Hey there guys, so you're watching Grab a Gear, and what we're going to be doing today is going over the 21 Mustang Mach E range in the cold. It's just me out here today, so I'm going to be holding the camera and probably not going to get the best shots, but I wanted to at least touch base with everybody, show what's going on with the Mach E. We got a lot of questions on YouTube about the range during the cold, running the heater, stuff like that. And with all the snowstorms up there in the Northeast and everything, you know, people are asking questions. So reasonable to ask. As of today, right now, it's pretty chilly out. I'd say probably in the 20s, mid 20s, somewhere in there. So the car is at 100%. I'm gonna get in here in a second and I will show you guys exactly how much range it has. I'm gonna take it for a nice drive with the heater on, and we'll see how much it depletes the battery. So my goal is to do, you know, 50 miles or something, and yeah, it'll tell us on the odometer how many miles we went. Let's see how many miles we burned. So, all right guys, I'll get in, show you everything. Let's get on the way. Alrighty guys, well, as you can see, it is saying 228 miles of range at 100% charge. I will also show you no heater on at all, nothing's on. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take it for a drive. We will see just how far it goes. So just started it up, it's freezing in here. So, all right, I will check in just a minute guys, and we'll see what happens. Okay, well there we go. I have heated seats, heated steering wheel, and e-heat on. Let's pull that up again. There you go. You can see it. Temperatures are on high. Oh yeah, let's turn on the rear defrost. Yeah, see, it's cold. So I'm gonna take it for a drive, guys. Let's see what happens. All right, so we're just now leaving. It says 227 miles of range at 100%. I have defroster on, heated seat, and heated steering wheel. So obviously, I'm not going to just talk to you guys about pointless stuff the whole time, so I'm just going to show you a couple, you know, quick things here and there while we drive. But we did have a incident with the car the other day. It was about 1 degree out in the morning. Preconditioned it, turned it on, got it nice and warm, and then went to the gym, came out of the gym, car wouldn't start at all. Not sure what happened. Had to have it towed down to the Ford dealership. Ford dealership ended up having it over the weekend and did some type of software update, fixed it. So running good now. If I'm not mistaken, in that update there was a winter driving adjustment, like as far as range. So I don't know if that was battery management or just software with the computer, but yeah. So as of right now, it says we are getting 1.7 mile per kilowatt hour. Obviously driving through town, it's going to be a little bit higher than on the interstate, but if you're in town and you're worried about your range, there's a problem. So we're not going to do an in-town test. We're going to go all the way out onto the interstate on I-70 and do the speed limit, and we're going to see exactly what happens. So yeah, I'll let you guys know. I'll check in here in just a little bit. All right guys, well, I did stop and get a drink and stuff, which, you know, just makes it more realistic, because obviously if you're going on, let's see if I make this light. There we go. Yeah. Going on a trip and you're worried about the range, you know, there we go. But I've driven 2.2 miles. It says 220 miles of range, still at 100%. I'll show you real quick. Hopefully you can see it. There's that. There's a range. And here's me getting up onto I-70. So, like I said, yeah, I had to stop, get a drink and stuff, but let the test begin now. We'll see what happens. So, all right, talk to you guys in a bit. All right, so here we are on I-70. I'll show you everything right here. 78 miles an hour. I can't see what you guys are seeing. I have it turned around, but 78 miles an hour is what I'm doing on the interstate. You can see the range, and then right here you can see 6.2 miles of travel, 1.5 mile per kilowatt hour. So I will check in here in a little bit, guys, show you some more. So yeah, all right, I'll let you guys see it in just a little bit. All right, guys, well, we've gone 15 miles and we are averaging 1.9 miles per kilowatt hour. It says I have 200 miles of range, which means, you know, we've obviously burned more than we have traveled. So I am now 80 miles an hour going down the road. I think I'm gonna go, I don't know, 25, 30 miles, turn around and head back. So, beautiful day out here in Colorado with all the snow on the mountains and everything. Yeah, it's wonderful. So, anybody who has been watching Grab a Gear, you probably noticed we stopped posting all of our fun videos. We had a couple problems. First one was the hard drive we had all of our videos stored on crashed. So, yep, we had the end of season 1 filmed and stored on the external hard drive, and the external hard drive died on us. So we lost all that. And then it started snowing and blah, blah, blah. So we decided, you know what, we're just going to wait, see what happens. And we have a bunch of vehicles. Obviously, that's what we did. We went out and bought a whole bunch. So we are going to be doing some more. It's probably not going to be the same as season 1. But the joy of having the Mach E is a lot of people want to see what's going on with it. So that's what I want to do. If there's anything you guys want to know or see, questions about it, stuff like that, let me know. More than happy to, you know, show you guys whatever you want. So far we have 11,262 miles on it, and we absolutely love it. Only had one breakdown, and that was, like I said earlier, they said it was a software update, so not too sure on that. But Ford did take pretty good care of us, got it fixed, gave us a loaner car and everything for the weekend. So, but yeah, like I said, if you guys want to see anything, let me know. This springtime, summertime, I plan on doing a couple more as far as AC. How far can we go with the AC running compared to the heat running? Because right now, you know, we've gone 19 miles. Let's take a look real quick. This trip, I've used 19% of our power in climate, 76% in driving, 2% accessories, 3% for the external temperature, which is battery stuff. So there you go, I'll show you. So that's where we're at right now. But I'll check in here in a little bit. Obviously don't want to just sit here and you guys listen to me ramble on about nothing, but do me a favor, like, subscribe to Grab a Gear. I do want to grow the channel. I do want to, you know, have some fun with it. I do plan on taking the Mach E out and doing some quarter-mile times this summer. Take it up to the track and at least run it a couple times. See if we can find us a nice little Honda. Oh, big important thing. A lot of people are probably asking, what model is it of the Mach E? Oh, that's a big bump. This is the all-wheel drive extended range premium. So EPA put it at 270 miles, I think is what it was, of range. Obviously, EPA does not do real world testing. So yeah, there you go, that's what it is. All right, guys, I'll check back in here in a little bit and let you know. Alrighty, guys, well, here we are 30 miles into the trip. We're still averaging 1.9 miles per kilowatt hour, it says. I have a range of 175 miles at 87%. I'm doing 80 miles per hour. I did just think to myself, what other things could be affecting it? I checked the tire pressure. We are at 40 PSI on every single tire. The heater is still running on full blast. Let's just pretend it's freezing cold out and you have to have the heater on. It is 28 degrees outside right now. Here's a view of outside. Really beautiful Colorado weather. Sorry about the bumps there, guys. I-70 is not really well maintained for the most part. So here's a view out front. So yeah, sorry about that, really close. Everything running great so far, no issues. I'm gonna go all the way to the Colorado-Utah border, and at that point, we will see where we are at. Debating if I reset the trip or not, because I did have some city driving. No, we're not gonna reset the trip. We'll see. I mean, 1.9 and it hasn't fluctuated, and I'm going up and down hills, so we have 7 miles to go. That should put us at, 139 roughly. Or not 139, sorry, 39 miles of total travel. We'll see what the total 1.9 goes to. So, all right, well, I'll let you guys know. And the nice part about this area is you have up and down hills. You have everything. So 80 miles an hour, we're climbing up a hill right now. Semis are actually slowing down, so it's a pretty steep hill. So it's actually a pretty decent real world test. So I thought about doing another video. Let me know what you guys think. It would be a video on, let's pretend I-70 gets shut down and I'm out here in the middle of nowhere and I have 80% battery. How long can I actually sit there, with the heat running? Can I do an all-nighter like what happened back east? That's, so many people are worried about, God, what if you get stuck on the side of the road and you run out of charge? I mean, don't get me wrong, even I worry about that because I have kids, wife, everything, and that'd be terrifying, I'd be making friends with a great semi, because obviously I would rather sit in a semi truck and stay warm than freeze in my car. And then at the same time, if I keep the heater going or cycle it or whatever, I'd have to have some way of moving the car at the end, so I don't want to kill the battery completely. So, I might do a video on that where I literally leave the car running and cycle the heat on and off. Don't let it get down below, say, 60 degrees in the vehicle, just back and forth over and over. Let me know if you guys want me to do that so you guys can actually see, hey, how long will it last? So, all right, well, I'll check in at the Colorado-Utah border, and you guys will be able to see that. We'll look at the range and the 1.9 if it changes. So, all right, guys, talk to you a bit. All right, guys, well, here we are at the Utah border, and we've gone 39.3 miles, 1.9 miles per kilowatt hour. We are at 164 miles of range at 82% power. I'll show you guys that now. There you go. There it is. So I'll show you guys. There's a Utah border right there. There's some people up there, so I'm not gonna go up and bother them. But turn around now, head back towards my home, and we'll see whenever I get there just how good it did. So, all right, guys, talk to you in just a little bit. Well, somebody's gonna question my math, so I figured I would just let you guys know. I actually had to drive further into Utah to turn around. I'm trying not to break too many rules, and the road right there says no U-turns except authorized vehicles, and I don't want to get a ticket for any reason. In fact, I don't even want to deal with the police. So, you know, that's why my range is actually, what's the word I'm looking for? I've driven 42.4 miles here, getting ready to exit, turn around and head back. So, yes, it is going to be a little bit further than what I said. So, not bad, slowing down. Another thing I was wondering about, or not wondering, I was going to tell you guys about, as far as handling and the snow goes, it did great. Out in Grand Junction, where we're from, the snow wasn't crazy, but it definitely did cover the roads pretty good. We did great. Yeah, no issues at all. All-wheel drive was amazing. Piece of cake driving in it. So it did great. That's all I can say. So let's see. I'm at the turnaround. Wait a minute. Well, okay. I can't turn around here. All right. Well, I'm going to go further into Utah. Stupid. And accelerate. All right. So half mile to another exit. So go another half mile, turn around, and then head back. And I will go over all the stats whenever I turn around there. Yeah, here it is. Hopefully there's an overpass and I can, or an underpass even. Yes, there is. Okay, so here we are, actually turning around to head eastbound. So I have driven 45 minutes and, 46 minutes. I've driven 44 miles even. There it is. 1.9 mile per kilowatt hour. And I'm turning around. It says I have 156 miles of range, 78% battery. Turning around right now and getting back onto the interstate, heading east on I-70. So I'll check in a couple more times, guys. All right, guys. Well, I have gone 55.7 miles, 1.9 miles per kilowatt hour, 141 miles of range, 71% battery, 80 miles per hour is what I'm currently doing, and heater is still on full blast. It is actually really warm in here, to the point where I actually cracked the window a couple times. So, I'm going to leave the heater on, like I said, full blast until I get home. So, almost, well, I don't know, we're not almost there, but we have about 30 miles to go, 35 miles to go. So, anyways, car's still running great. As you can see, though, we're at 100, really, if it was stayed where it is, 196 miles of range would be 100%. So, it has dropped, 20 miles, almost, whatever it is. So, all right, I will give you guys an update whenever we get home. So, all right, talk to you a bit. All right, guys, well, here we are. I'm back, just about to pull up at the house, but obviously slowing down off the interstate and everything is going to add a little bit of energy back and stuff like that. So I decided just to end it right here, right now. So let's go over the numbers real quick. We started with 228 miles of range. We ended with 107 miles of range at 55, it just went to 55. 54% power. That means that we used 121 miles of range, which means the heated seats and steering wheel, which I did not leave the heated seats and steering wheel on the entire time. The heater was on full blast the entire time. We lost 36 miles of range total. We did 85.5 miles in 1 hour, 20 minutes. And we averaged 2 miles per kilowatt hour. So I will show you this as soon as I make this turn. I'll show you all the screens. So here we go. Here is this trip, 85 miles, 1 hour, 21, 2 miles per kilowatt hour. You can see the climate usage, the driving accessories, etc. Here is this screen right in front of me. And then I did want to show you guys another screen just because. So this one, trip one, is 5,000 plus miles, 5,373, averaging 2.5 miles per kilowatt hour. So there you go, is a good long one. And then trip two, 1,300 miles, 2.5 miles per kilowatt hour. So there you go, guys, a real world range test with the heater going full blast, literally cooking me going down the interstate. And that was at 80 miles an hour pretty much the entire time. Couple spots I slowed down to 75, right up going through Grand Junction. The speed limit is 70 on the interstate, and I was doing 75. So there you go. Hopefully that answers some of your guys' questions as far as real world range. We will see if I do any other ones. Let me know what you guys want to see. I'm more than happy to do the how long can we sit stuck on the side of the road in the snow test. You know, I have plenty of games on my phone and I can sit there all day long playing them. So I think that would actually be a pretty good one. Cycle the heat, don't let it drop below 60, stuff like that. If you want to see that, let me know. I'll be more than happy to do it. So, all right. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe to the Grab a Gear channel. You know, it is new and we don't have a bunch of stuff on there yet, but we are trying to grow it. And this springtime, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of other fun things with the Mach E and with other vehicles that we have. You know, going out, ramping them, jumping them, rolling them. We're going to be going on some camping trips, overlanding, stuff like that. So like, subscribe, and follow us. And please share all of our videos too. You know, there's a lot of fun stuff out there and a lot of people would enjoy watching it. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for watching and we'll see you soon.